The small house on Oak Street has never seen a man like Victor came before. That evening, when the black luxury car pulled up outside, neighbors peeked through their curtains. His gold watch glinted in the setting sun. Victor Kane, a billionaire, old money, the kind of man who walked into a room and everyone fell silent. He was in his late 40s, twice Sophia's age, but when he saw her at a charity event, he couldn't take his eyes off her. A week later, he went to Chinedu's house, not to ask for a date. No, men like Victor don't ask. He made an offer. Inside the house, 19-year-old Sophia, she was a beautiful girl in our town. She had a mother's smile, warm, kind, the kind of smile that made strangers feel at home. She was helping her mother, Maria, wash dishes. Her father, Chinedu, nearly dropped his coffee cup when he noticed that the car that parked rang his doorbell. Mr. Kane, Chinedu's voice cracked with surprise. This is unexpected. Victor didn't smile. His eyes went straight to Sophia. I have come to make an offer. I want to marry your daughter, he said, swirling his whiskey like he was discussing a business deal. In return, I will make sure your family never struggles again. Maria's face turned pale. Sophia, who had been listening, ran upstairs crying. But Chinedu saw it as an opportunity out of his poverty. This was it. The life he always wanted was right in front of him. Sophia, his daughter, was smart. She wanted to be a doctor, but Chinedu saw something else at that moment when he looked at her. He saw only the opportunity to be rich. He was never a rich man. He worked hard, but luck never seemed to be on his side. His wife, Maria, was content with their simple life, but he wanted more. He wanted people to respect him. He wanted people to envy him. And when Victor King came into their lives, he saw it as a chance to be rich. That night, the house shook with shouting. Are you crazy? Maria screamed. He is old enough to be her father. Chinedu paced the kitchen. This is our chance. No more debt, no more struggling. In Sophia's bedroom, she cried silently. She had dreams of going to college, of becoming a doctor. Now her father was selling those dreams. Maria also begged him to say no. She doesn't love him. He is too old, too controlling. But he convinced himself and Sophia that it was for the best. Love grows over time, he told her. He will take care of you, he promised. You will live like a queen, he whispered. And like the good daughter that she was, she believed him. 3 days later, Chinedu gave his answer. Sophia would marry Victor K. Sophia's wedding ceremony cost more than Chinedu made in 10 years. Famous people attended, including the governor of the state. Reporters called it the wedding of the year. Sophia looked like a doll in a white dress. Her smile didn't reach her eyes. Maria didn't even smile at all. At first, Chinedu enjoyed his new wealth. He bought a big house, fancy clothes, but Sophia's calls became more desperate. A month after the wedding, Sophia called crying again. He controls everything. I can't see my friends. I can't leave the house without his permission. Chinedu still told her to be patient. Maria screamed at Chinedu. You did this. You sold our daughter. Then the rumors started. Victor was seen with other women. He humiliated Sophia in public, and when she tried to leave, he threatened to ruin her family. Victor Kane only kept Sophia as a pretty escort wife. He loves taking her to events because of her beauty and often threatened to behave herself before leaving the house. 2 years after the wedding, Sophia stopped calling. Victor's lawyer sent them a letter. All contact is to be cut. Victor had dropped her phone in the toilet after beating her for asking her father for help. Maria was scared. "We have to get her out of there," she cried. But I was more afraid. Afraid of losing the money, afraid of looking weak, Chinedu said. Then came the night when Victor left home. Sophia thought of committing suicide, and she did try to kill herself. Finally, Maria got a call and answered the phone at 3 a.m. Sophia was in the hospital. Too many sleeping pills. The doctor said Sophia would live, but she would need therapy because she's not mentally stable. Victor arrived with lawyers, not flowers. "She's always been dramatic. I want a divorce. I am tired of our unnecessary drama," he told Chinedu. "Your daughter is damaged." Maria slapped Chinedu in front of everyone. "This is your doing. This is all your fault." It's always been easy for someone like Victor to dispose and get any woman of his choice. He had married and divorced 2 women before marrying Sophia, and of course, she wasn't the last. Maria later went over to the house and took all the cash Chinedu had kept in the house out of his greediness. She took Sophia away. They changed their names and moved to another country. When Chinedu realized what had befallen him, he collapsed on the floor because even the cash in the bank is gone. Chinedu tried to call to apologize. They never answered. Now Chinedu sits in his big empty house. The money is gone. The fame is gone. Sometimes he stares at Sophia's childhood photos and cries. His wife was right. He sold their daughter. And no amount of gold can buy back what he had lost. The money is gone. The fame is gone. The house is too quiet. Chinedu started drinking too much and even dreamed of Sophia. Maria was able to raise their daughter abroad. She got admission into a medical school and graduated. News got to Chinedu, but he was happy for his daughter, despite his loneliness. He sent lots of postal letters to Sophia since he was not able to reach them on phone. They've always blocked the numbers he used to reach them. Sophia got married abroad and had her own family, but she decided to send a letter back home to her father, also with the picture of her new family, with a note at the back. "You are forgiven." Chinedu cried after reading the message and smiled at the picture of his happy daughter and her family. And that was the story of Chinedu.